Hello, YouTube friends. It's Mario El Brother. Wanted to make this quick video. Hopefully, you guys could hear me. It's kind of windy right now, but I was passing by to see if to tell you this stuff that's going on right now. It's not a story like my life story, but in general, everything that's going on right now, all over the place. Not only here in Florida, and I feel real bad, really bad about what's going on in California right now, LA, with all the fire that are happening right now, all the wildfires supposedly, and I know there's a few of us that know that it's man-made. They have those energy weapons, and I don't care if this channel, I mean this video is gonna be taken down because there's some things that you can't say anymore on social media, on any other platform. There's no more freedom of speech or anything like that. There is a whole dictatorship going on all over the place. But anyways, um, I don't think this wind is gonna help me record this video, and it's gonna help me with the audio. But hopefully, you guys could still hear me. But with all these energy weapons that the government has, that's how these fires are happening, in California. And I know that that's also what the Bible says, but it's not from God. He lets it happen, but it's not him directly, doing the stuff. The thing is that is man's sin, is the sin of man, that they create all these things, all these weapons that are brought from the pits of hell, you know. And I feel bad because I lived in LA for like a year and a half, and California is a beautiful state. It's just so sad the way they're running things, the governor, and they don't do anything about things, and the homeless population grows every year. Excuse me. So I lived there for a year and a half. I really loved it, but I guess God had other plans for me, and I returned to Florida. I always leave, and then I come back. I end up here in Florida. This is the place that I grew up in. I came here since I was 10 years old, and I know I still have that accent, you know, but I'm trying to speak as loud and as clear as I can. And it just sucks, everything that's going on right now. And I just want to say that Florida is not the Florida that I grew up in. Things are changing, and it's just real bad. And there's a lot of people over here that have the same or worse situation that I have. And like I said, I don't know why. I can't say it's God, but maybe He's trying to take me away from Florida. That's why I had left the times that I had left. But it's me, the one that keeps on coming to this place. And right now it's really bad. All this dictatorship, all these new laws that are being passed, which is against the 14th Amendment, you know, and they already starting to violate my Fourth Amendment right too. And the thing is that I don't think there is any attorneys that want to file a lawsuit, against the government, against DeSantis, against the police departments. And I don't think if they passed another another, how you call it, another bill, another law against all that stuff, because nowadays can't do anything, because there is another law that passed that you can't even record the police, you know. So that's the first amendment being violated. So they doing all this for a reason. So this is turning not only into New York, like all the New Yorkers have moved here to Florida and everything has gone to, you know, to shit. I'm gonna keep it real. And now the whole country, not only here in Florida, but the whole country is gonna turn like into North Korea, Cuba, Venezuela. That's what I think. That's what I'm seeing with my own eyes. And it's not just because I'm going through homelessness right now and all that stuff, but it's just everything that I have been seeing lately. And I don't know what else to do, to be honest with y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive tomorrow. I don't know what could happen tomorrow, because they even have the power to take you out, if they feel like it. This government has the power to do that, to disappear you if they don't you don't do what they tell you to do, and I have always been considered as a black sheep by my family, because I always question, and I don't, how you call it, I don't do what people want to make me to do, and that's why I have been always labeled as a black sheep of the family. So imagine every time the government comes with some stupidity, I'm not gonna, how you call it, I always question stuff, and I don't surrender myself to nobody, only God. And that's why I'm telling you guys that I don't know if I'm gonna be alive tomorrow. Anything could happen. I could go to jail, not only for speaking the truth, but just for being out here without a home. 2 nights ago, I was just sitting at the parking lot of the library that I have always stayed for like a year and 4 or 5 months. I never had an issue. There was a few of us staying there, maybe that like 4 people with no cars, and it was me and this other person with a car, just sitting there, and out of the sudden they just went there, and they forced us to provide ID, and it's just, I wasn't committing no crime, but once they get the order to how you call it, to mandate the new law, I know, I understand that they're just doing their job, but it's just wrong, everything, because as a human being, you don't have no more rights, as people see us, the community sees us like trash, because we're homeless. I understand that some people are addicted, and they don't do anything to help themselves, and they have addictions, and they like to throw away trash everywhere where they at, and they don't even take care of themselves, and but not all of the homeless are like this, are like that, like messy and don't shower, and they don't fight to get a better life, and that's what I've been doing, and just keeping it to myself, never disrespecting nobody, never throw trash where I'm at, or just being out there, not even trying to get a job, and the jobs that I've been getting, they're not how you call it, they're not good for my mental health. Uh, they lie to you. They tell you that they're gonna train you in whatever position you were hired for, and honestly, they they don't care. They hire you just for you to get the job, but they set you up for failure, and I'm just tired of everything. It's not that I'm lazy or anything, but there are some places that even treat you bad, and I don't know how to explain it. Like, they set you up. That's how I feel like it is. And then just like this place that I was working at, this company that I was working for, encapsulation. They wanted me, like, the machines. I was a machine operator, but the machines are like in rooms. There are some machines, like, they're how you call it, together. But if they weren't gonna assign me two machines, at least, the least you could do is give me a machine right next to the other. You know. But no, they want you to work at this machine, and then you have to walk maybe 30, 40 yards, to the next machine that you have to work. And I don't know, that was just too much. And I'm so sick and tired of everything, to be honest with you. And then on top of that, you have to deal with bullies at work, and shitty people. And it just feels like I don't have no peace of mind here no more. So when the whole pandemic started back in 2020, that's where I moved to Alabama, because I had a job offer over there. They were making a brand new Facebook plant and good pay. And I Googled the place, and I was checking out apartments and all that stuff. And it just sounded amazing. I used to have my own apartment, and I used to pay 580 a month, water included and trash included, and then I had to pay just the light bill. So I wasn't spending over $700 for my apartment, and I was so happy. But I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Every state, they have their different type of ways of being, and different type of cultures and stuff like that. In California, they have their own ways of being, and the whole gang culture and all that stuff, which, by the grace of God, I survived, because I was constantly, being asked if I was a gang member, or they were trying to recruit me to be one. So I survived that for like a year and a half. That's why I got tired and I came back to Florida. And then I didn't know what I was getting myself into in Alabama, because that's a whole different culture. And like I said, I was getting paid decent, and then the rent was cheap. And if you compare it, like that type of state to Florida, it just seems like there's a huge difference. And for a one bedroom here, I will be paying almost triple the money that I used to pay in Alabama. And that's why I went through a lot. It's not easy being a minority and not being able to, like to rely on someone. And just far away from the country that you were born, the country that you're from, and I went through a lot of racism. You know, there's racism everywhere. I know that people are gonna say that, and yes, there is racism everywhere, discrimination, but I have never ever experienced, racism as I experienced in Alabama. So I ended up giving up, and I used to go to church and everything in Alabama, and my pastors were also from here, from Florida, and they moved to Alabama, and that's how I met them. Good people. I will never forget what they did for me and help me out and stuff like that. And right now, I don't even know. I wish I had money to leave Florida. I don't know where to. Maybe back to Alabama, because I have been talking to my pastors again from Alabama, and I feel inside of me, that all these that I'm going through right now is just like not a wake up call, but like pushing for me to leave, and everything happens for a reason, and I'm not spreading hate or negativity in my channel or anything, but it's just reality. Sometimes I have to just overcome stuff and be strong, and if my life is taken away or I go to jail or something for no reason, because they were trying to take me out in Alabama for no reason, just for being Hispanic. And it sucks, and it hurts, when you go by yourself in this world and nobody cares about you, and supposedly the ones that are supposed to be your family, they're not family anymore. They're your worst enemy for no reason. So I'm not here like trying to make people feel sorry for me. No, I'm just speaking from my own experiences and what it looks like so far, what's going on in California and around the country. Things are just getting bad, like real bad. Like I said, I'm not trying to spread negativity or anything, being negative or spread hate towards a certain race or anything like that. No, that's not me. But it's just things that are happening, and on top of that, there's a lot of things that my fellow Latinos are doing, committing crimes and all that stuff, and that gives people a reason why to hate us, and the country that I'm from, and then you have this guy, like he's being accused of setting a lady on fire in the train station in New York, and I asked myself, okay, but that wasn't me, Not all Guatemalans are bad people, Not all black people are bad, or not all white people are bad, or purple, green, whatever, and any color of the Teletubbies, But it just hurts, it sucks. So I'm just saying goodbye to everybody, because I don't know what tomorrow can bring. And the thing is that we can't even, sue the local government or the governor, the police, none of that. I can't even record police anymore, because I could get arrested. It's just they don't care about the constitutional rights anymore, I was happy that Trump won, but now I'm starting to realize other stuff, and I even regret voting for him, I don't see myself. If I survive whatever it's gonna, pop. If I don't go to jail, if I don't get taken out by anyone, I don't see myself in this country anymore. I want to go back to my country so bad, and I haven't been there for 30 years. And it's not only the money, but I don't. My passport expired many years ago, and I never had the chance to renew it. But now that I'm seeing how things are getting, I want to renew my passport. I continue to be unemployed right now, and looking for another job. But like I say, I see it as they set you up for failure, and hopefully you guys could hear this video because I already been talking for 21 minutes, and it just seems like the wind keeps getting blowing harder and harder, and yep, that's the way it is. That's the times that we're living and the days that we're living in. And it just feels like I don't have no more rights as a human being. And at least if anything happens to me, like if I died or anything, all I care is going with God, for Him to take me in. He's the only one that matters. I want to be ready. I don't want to be lost in this cold world. But He's the only one that cares. Like I said, I have always been a black sheep to my family, but only God cares about me. Only God cares about me. And about you too. Well, hopefully you guys hear this video, watch this video, help me out, grow my channel, hit that like button. It's free. Subscribe to my channel, and thank you for listening. Mario el Brother. God bless you.